Good evening, everybody. On a rare Monday night tilt at Elk Grove High School, we have the Elk Grove Grenadiers versus the Hoffman Estate Hawks. With me tonight is Bob Vilsaway. Bob, welcome in.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here, that's for sure.
Elk Grove comes in tonight with a 5-18 record, 1-6 in the conference. Hoffman Estates comes in with an even up 12-12 with a 3-4 conference record. Last time these two teams played was back on December 11th. It was a close one. At Hoffman Estates, the Hawks came out with the win at 39-33. Bob, hope we can see a good game. Two teams, I think, are looking upwards, trying to get better. They have the new conference system, so I think these two teams will probably see each other more and more as we move forward. But hopefully we have a good athletic and competitive game.
Yeah, this is the East Conference, the bottom six teams out of the MSL, right? And this is a fourth-place Hoffman Estates team versus a fifth-place Elk Grove team. And to your point, that first game this year was 39-33. So close to their averages. Hoffman Estates is averaging 39 points a game, and Elk Grove is averaging 31 points a game. So I think what we're going to see is probably a similar game. 40-30 would be my approximate guess for the final. So the trick is going to be, can Elk Grove change that? And when we were standing for the national anthem, if you look at Hoffman Estates, you can look at their roster, and you pointed out to me earlier, 10 of their 12 players are all guards, right?
Yeah.
And they're all short, right? And then you look at, now, Ashley Broad, she comes off the bench, but we remember her from last year. When she gets under the boards, she's tough. She's big, she's tough, she's strong, now a year later. So I'm thinking, I would like to see Ashley Broad get the ball down low against some of these smaller guards from Hoffman Estates, and I think you can reverse and win that game.
She's going to be coming off the bench for Coach Moore, and that's another thing that's a little bit rare. We don't see Courtney Linford is here, the head coach. She must have something going on. So one of the all-time greats in Elk Grove basketball history on the men's side, and now a teacher, and now he's getting his chance at head coaching for one game here. Coach Chuck Moore, greatest guy in the building, nicest man you're ever going to meet, and I wish him luck tonight.
I can't top that, but I recognize some of the names. Lindsay Babowski from the flag football team. They had huge success under Lindsay this year. And then, of course, my favorite, Livia Eugene, the volleyball setter.
Hoffman wins the tip. We'll get to the starting lineups at the next whistle. Inadvertent pass.
See, that's what we want to see. I think that Elk Grove can win this game by pounding the ball underneath.
Katie Wirtz, an obvious starter for Elk Grove. Here's your first whistles. J.J. Wirtz, number 2. Jaleel Blake, number 4. Lindsay Babowski, 14. Katie Wirtz, definitely related, number 22. And Brianna Magner are the Elk Grove starters. They play a lot of swing offense. It looks like Hoffman is in a man-to-man situation.
And see, that's what I don't want to see. These long three-point baskets. I think they should take the time to work it in down low.
Katie Wirtz, if she has a good game, it's fun to watch. Not that she has bad games, but if she has one of those really spot-on games, she's really fun to watch. That's going to be Elk Grove's ball. Out of bounds underneath.
But I like that. They were driving it in toward the hoop. I think they got to attack the rim, use their height, get rebounds, and obviously score points, second chance points.
I'm with you on that. I'd like to see you get to the rim more, but some of these coaches play. Oh, that's going to be a kick. Some of these coaches play a zone defense, and the only truly way to get a zone out of a zone is you have to make a couple outside shots to soften it up a little bit.
Or dump it down low to Ashley Broad and have her just shoot it over whoever is guarding her.
But that zone will get you a triple team on her. But I know exactly what you're saying. I hate to see a perimeter game at this level. That's why I love to see man-to-man defense in high school. I would not be opposed to getting rid of zone defense in its entirety. Nice pass. Magner up. Might have got blocked or tipped.
I think she just missed the rim. You're supposed to try to hit that little box up on the backboard. She missed
nice
it.
Foul
there we go.
Rebound, 2 points.
She hit that little box on the backboard and it went in.
KK James on the hoop.
Yeah, Hoffman pressing.
Good take by Lindsay Babowski. She's a high-energy player. She's fun to watch as well.
On the football field as well, too.
Yeah, let me give you the starters for Hoffman. Number 3, Cabresi. Number 4, Benitez. Number 10, Ugalde. Number 14, Przybisky. KK James with the first hoop. for Hoffman, and Kalila Ward, number 23. Yeah, Babowski is, like you said, I believe she was the quarterback, was she not?
She was the running back, and so they did those power sweeps
Yeah,
all the time.
That's right.
Quarterback would sweep right or left, and Babowski would get the pitch, and she was just shifty, tough to tackle.
Babowski misses both. Hoffman on a drive, takes it to the hoop. Nice block by Wirtz.
Yeah, I'm glad there's no call there.
Yeah.
On offense, Hoffman, you can tell, is much quicker.
Splashed for 2, for 3, excuse me.
So that's the thing you notice right away. Hoffman is very much quicker on their offense. Elk Grove is a little bit slower on theirs, and then this Hoffman press could cause some trouble.
Cabresi, you're going to have to watch her. We watched her in warm-ups, and there wasn't much that she missed, and she's got range. Nice shot. Can't see it because of the water cooler. That's J.J. Wirtz.
But a very, very nice shot.
Yeah, Cabresi, who brings the ball up, she's a pretty darn good athlete from what we can tell so far. Hoffman.
So Elk Grove back in the 2-3 defense. At least she shot it with her left hand.
See, this is where we're going to get a travel
No,
jump
it's a
ball.
jump ball.
This is where Elk Grove needs a little bit of height is on the box outs and the rebounds.
Well, they have the height.
Ashley will definitely get in the game at some point, and we'll see what a difference that can make.
Yeah, so it's like Elk Grove has like 5 or 6 girls taller than the, maybe not the tallest Hoffman player, but they've got 5 or 6 girls way taller. But height's not everything.
Well, like you said, you have to box out on the rebounds, and we'll see if Elk Grove can do that. She's pinned in the corner, and we're going to get a timeout.
I mean, think of your basketball days when you played, right?
Turnover.
They would always do these drills. Some coach would shoot the shot. There'd be some, bucket on top of the rims. You can't go in, and you have to box out your defender.
Yeah, it's a culture.
Yeah, and
it
you need the ball
early.
And you need the ball to bounce. Nobody's grabbing it. You're just pushing the defender away from it.
Grove playing a little 2-1-2 zone.
That's a bomb.
Shots up. Rebound. No. Benitez with the ball. They're going to just play this motion offense till you find an opening. Nice little steal by Magner.
Yeah, Elk Grove found that opening.
JJ got rid of that before seeing who was there. We're going to call another jump ball. So that's 2 jump balls in the last 35 seconds. Hoffman will retain.
And then the trick is, of course, to reduce turnovers. So you do that with nice, fundamentally strong passes, 2-hand chest passes, 2-hand bounce passes, not usually with one hand, and you have to zip the pass quickly.
So Eugene and Broad will be coming in on the next whistle.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the traveling call, but she lifted the pivot foot up before the ball released from her hand, and that's why they called it travel.
Well, Elk Grove gets a little bit taller here with Ashley Broad and Olivia Eugene in.
And only down 2.
JJ down the middle, gives it to her sister Katie, who's going to drive left-handed. She gave up the ball there. I would like to see it like a jump stop. We're going to get another jump ball. This could be a record.
We're up to 3.
Let's hope the referee's putting the coin in the right pocket, which tells them on the next whistle who gets what. Getting close to 5 seconds here.
Yeah, every sport has its method to determine who gets the ball next.
Ooh, JJ's getting a little loose with those bounce passes, but that's all right. Olivia Eugene wide open for 2, rimming no. Ashley got away with an over the back. But that's that height we need. Benitez for 3, yes.
All right, so halfway through the first period, Hoffman with 8 points already. So Hoffman's a scoring machine in the first quarter here.
We're going to swing it into that corner down low. Babowski underneath, gets it to Katie Wirtz. She had time. No. That ball just got stuck in her hand a little bit, and it was just enough to offload her shot. Another jump ball. I literally even have to start taking notes. That's
We're
4.
up to 4. Little ticky marks.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like that shot was out of control. If you're going to shoot from a distance, you got to have that ball in control. It's a little hoop when you're a long way away. I'd like to see Elk Grove work it in.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Hoffman's trying to do. They're trying to pass the perimeter, get it open. If you have an open three, you can't. Benitez is impressing me. She hit that three earlier, but she has driven to the basket every time she gets the ball.
Well, and she's making smart decisions. When to shoot, when to drive, not just launching shots.
Skip pass over to JJ, back to Eugene. Nothing.
Yeah, two shots.
Bobowski was there, but it was too late. It was out of bounds.
Yeah, 2 shots and 2 misses. It's like to see him. They just got to work it in.
We kind of talked about this before we came on air, Bob. It seems like both the boys, or men's and the girl or women's team, they just have that clunky start quarter. Let's see if they can kind of turn this around. Each team, they have two quarters out of the 4 that they're pretty decent. It's just that beginning start just gets you behind.
You brought up a good point. I was noticing the splits when teams score their points, first quarter versus last quarter. And Hoffman Estates averages 10 points in the first quarter.
Benitez for 3 again.
And
buries it.
And they're now at 11 points for the quarter. But in the fourth quarter, they only got 5 points. Why is it in the fourth quarter you're only getting 5 points?
Yeah.
That's when you get the fouls. That's when you get,
It's not like they're a 2-loss team or they're banking on it. I mean, they're a 500 team, so they're still in all these games. J.J. Wirtz, the smallest one on the court, gets up a rebound.
And another jump ball. Your ticky mark's up to 5 now?
And what's he calling? J.J. Wirtz is going to have a seat here for a little rest. I can't tell if that was a jump ball or a foul. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Boy, Olivia wanted to shoot it, but she didn't.
Another air ball.
A little too far out for her. Katie's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, they're going to. Elk Grove has to play a little bit more under control, a little bit less helter-skelter, work the ball underneath, and not take shots where they're not on balance. And the last 2 shots are air.
So 14, Przybisky gets her second. Excuse me, number 15, James gets her second, and she'll see. That's a good pass by Olivia. Bobowski for 2, off. Oh, Ashley had it. We're going to get 2 shots there.
Yeah, even Ashley, she's got the ball up high. Nobody can reach it, right? Don't rush it.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a rush. But what I did like, and this is hard for a lot of taller players to do, what I do like is she didn't bring the ball back down into the hands of defenders that are shorter.
Right, then went essentially straight back, just missed the shot. She was at a kind of a corny angle. You want to be more of an angle to use the backboard. She was in a spot where maybe she needed to go for a swish, but
Katie Wirtz out. Excuse me. Yeah. Brianna Magner back in.
Yeah, just missed the shot, but it was close. But if she can get a few more of those rebounds, that's what they need to do. Work it in. Or at least run your offense such that if you're shooting from one side, you've got your rebounders on the other.
Both those shots at our angle were off to the right. Just wonder if Bobowski, if she moved over 6 inches to the left.
No, the floor is crooked, clearly.
Nice rebound, nice kick out. Jalala Blake going to get to that corner and they're going to set up their offense. Nobody home.
Oh, no. See another undisciplined pass, unfortunately.
KK James is up. No foul. It's going to be Hoffman ball out of bounds.
I actually like no call. I mean, she was trying to take a charge, right? She wasn't in position, fell down hoping to get the charge, but there just wasn't a whole lot of contact because she started flopping first. So I kind of like the no call on that play that had some contact.
Bobowski out, J.J. Wirtz back in. Ashley's going to have a hard time defending out that far.
Good get by Wirtz there.
Yeah. Olivia Eugene was there as well, but went right past her. So Eugene's expecting that pass up top, and I think if she moved into the pass, nice play by Jalea Blake. Left-handed layup.
That's a player who needs to get the ball more. That was a perfect under control left-handed layup underneath. Well done.
Brianna Magner playing some good D down here. Shot up again.
We got 14 points in the first quarter.
Sankey. There's 3 different scorers on Hoffman at this point. Ooh, she wanted it, but didn't take it. From the corner, in.
Got it.
That's a good sign. Olivia Eugene with 2. Excuse me, that was a 3. It's hard to see that corner, Bob.
It's a long way away.
Yeah, we're kind of boxed out.
Whoops.
Nice play. Good play by Ashley.
Yeah,
That'll
she
end
got
the
the
quarter.
rebound.
14-8 Hoffman, the visitors up.
So
It looked worse than that. They got to 8, to be honest with you.
Well,
Couple buckets at the end.
Yeah, it did look worse than that. Let's see. So Hoffman Estates has 14 points. They average 10. Elk Grove has 8 points, and they average 6. So they're both above their averages. So we're looking at probably a higher scoring game than 40-30 so far at this point. But remember, both teams cool off in the fourth quarter. Hoffman Estates gets 5 points, 5.3 in the fourth, and Elk Grove 6.5 in the fourth. So maybe they get tired.
Yeah. So fouls reset, right? 0 fouls on either team.
Yeah, for the
For
bonus.
the quarter. For the bonus.
The JV game was interesting. I thought Hoffman Estates, they had kind of a stifling defense in the JV game, but I also noticed they had a ton of fouls. So it's almost as if, well, let's play stifling defense, and if we foul them, no real big deal, but they were very aggressive on defense.
Yeah.
And if they're coached that way on JV, one might think they're coached that way here on varsity. So you might expect to see a few more fouls on Elk Grove, but as a result, a nice stifling defense. But that's not what we're seeing, 14 points for Hoffman Estates. I think those are on long threes more than they are on bruising twos underneath the hoop.
Yeah. Elk Grove's offense is definitely their go-to play is get it in, get it down to the right far side corner, and then work it back to the top of the key. That player that's at the top of the key, that's where the play is supposed to go through. I'd like to see them move into that pass instead of just standing still and accepting the pass. We'll see if they can make an adjustment.
Well, I'd like to see more of Blake, that's for sure.
Calabresi on top. Hoffman's running the motion offense. You're just looking for anybody that gets away from the defender. That's good. I thought Elk Grove had that ball. 22 for 3. Got it.
It's a nice shot.
That's her second 3 of the evening. That is Sankey.
2-3 zone here. Actually, it looks kind of 1-3-1-ish. My bad. It's kind of the angle I'm at.
Ooh, nice block by Ashley. Rebound. Ward. Ward at the top of the key. She can drive. Ashley's got the rebound here. Going to give it to Olivia.
Yeah, she did a good, nice job boxing out. Right position.
I think Elk Grove sees a lot of zone for the fact that if you're not a really great shooting team, zone will frustrate the living daylights out of you.
Well, I'm also thinking like Hoffman Estates is pressing. They're pressing, full court, right, and then they're dropping back into that trap defense. So they're trapping you on both ends.
Yeah. But the zone, it forces an outside shot because let's say you get it into Broad underneath. There's a triple team within a half a second, right? So you have to hit that outside shot,
Like
which
this
Blake
one?
is trying for. Ooh, Olivia, nice muscle through.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to open that up is you draw that zone out, or eventually the coach is like, all right, forget it. We got to go man to man.
Yeah, see, my attempt would still try to get the ball underneath, get fouled, win the game from the free throw line, not from the 3-point line. That'll be a foul.
Nadia Thomas getting some playing time for the Hawks.
Yeah, Broad,
Number 2.
Reached in. Keep your arms up, let the player drive, and just block the shot. When you start getting down low and reaching in, that's when the fouls happen. Then you get in foul trouble, and then you're not as effective the rest of the game.
So Jalea Blake is a freshman here at Elk Grove, and not many freshmen play varsity. So we're anxious to see how she grows over the next 3
Oh, no
years.
kidding. She looks good now as a freshman. Wait 3 years. I mean, she'll be another inch or two taller.
Benita's back in.
A bunch
Benita's comes
faster.
back in having 6 points, I believe. It's not up on the board yet. Makes them both. Makes one. Yeah, this is what I'd like to see Jalea have the ball more, but as a freshman, maybe they're not ready for that.
Yeah, the seniors aren't ready to give up the reins, right?
Yeah. Katie picks up her dribble far outside. There's
There
a
you
great
go.
play to Ashley. Still can't get it.
Yeah, I'd like. Oh, no, could be another
That's
foul
gonna
there.
be a foul.
Yeah, there again, she rushed the shot. So don't panic. Hold the ball high. They're not going to steal it from you. Get your feet straight
She's
under
telling
you.
Coach Moore. Pretty sure I traveled there.
I wouldn't have called travel on
Ashley out, Bobowski back in. Hoffman runs the same play constantly, and we just have yet to stop it. They're going to look that ball in down to Ward. Oh,
Good
that's
D.
good no call so far.
Oh, I would have called jump, I
Eugene
think.
gets the ball. Oh, how did she get around that? Bobowski takes
Nice.
it all the way. We found a glitch.
She did that last year, I recall. Now that I'm remembering, she's good at going coast to coast.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Wagner. Or Magner, excuse me. Pushed her out with the body. Oh, they got it on Bobowski. Either way, the ref was like 18 inches away from when that happened. Ooh,
And-
good defense here.
And made the right call. Don't reach.
Hoffman.
Another-
Bank is open.
Yeah.
Sankey's got another one.
Yeah, she deposited it right there in that hoop. Here's that 1-3-1, trying to steer the play to the left.
Sankey leading scorer on the floor with 9. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Another jump. Are you keeping those tallies going?
I gave up.
7 or 8 of them
I
now?
gave up. There's too many. Bobowski actually started that dribble right in front of her and dribbled it right into Hoffman's hands. We're lucky to get that ball back.
Yeah, Hoffman is on a mission with these 3-pointers.
Yeah, it's so great to have at least one shooter to stretch your defense a little bit. That's why either Blake or Katie Wirtz kind of got to open that up a little bit. We got to make them first. Eugene lost the ball in the middle. Hoffman's going to run on you every time on a non-made basket. It's going to be Elk Grove ball.
Some quick hands. I thought it got deflected.
Yeah, that
Elk
was
Grove got a break, I think.
Brianna Magner with the defense on there.
Oh, I was happy Blake had the ball, but she passed it up. And here's that 1-3-1. They're steering the ball to the left. They're still going to the right anyway.
They call a
Reach and
timeout.
foul.
Oh, 22 on a hold. That's Hoffman Estates' first foul. Elk Grove has 3. 4:53 to go. We're down 11. Good defense by Hoffman, but it was tipped out of bounds. That'll be Elk Grove ball again. Magner and Bobowski having a word, trying to figure out what they want to do. They're going to let Jalea bring the point up here. I like to see that. Can't grow unless you try. Oh, nice little give and go. You should just see how fast there's 4 players around the Elk Grove ball. That's that tight zone.
Well, and that's why you're asking for that outside shot
Oh, that's
to
a
go
travel.
in.
They got away with that one. Oh, there's another one. What are we doing? Oh, good defense by Blake to close out on that 3.
Oh, they're going to get a turnover out of it.
Yep. All right, Elk Grove's got 4 minutes to go in this quarter, and if they could get a little 6-0 run, 6-2 run, you're back at it.
Well, and to get those, they need to get on the defensive end, get a steal and a fast break or 2.
Oh, that's the biggest skip pass you're going to see in basketball.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
not a fan.
So dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Whenever you pass the ball across court, that
That
was a
went
no-no.
from number 2 to number 5. You don't see that often.
Right. Even in the pros, I've seen it a few times. The ball ends up in the stands sometimes.
Yeah, right. Benitez is their quarterback here when she's in. She does a nice job. That's a great take. That's going to be a block. That's going to be a great take by Thomas, I
Yeah,
believe.
I don't know if I like that block call. I might have been tempted to call a charge on that. It's a tough one when you're a ref. Is the player set or not? Are they there in time or not?
Yeah.
It is good defense by Bobowski, even though the foul was on her.
Nadia Thomas with the first of 2. Wholesale change almost for Hawks. Calabrese back in. Good player. Misses the second. No box out. You got to push.
Oh, there was a box out, and the guy
Yeah.
over the back called. Right, that's
Well,
how you do it.
That's how you make a rebound. Is
Right.
get the other person out of the way for you. Elk Grove drastically needs at least 2 to 4 points in the next couple minutes. They got to keep it somewhat close. Coach Moore is using basically the entire bench tonight, which is good.
It is good. Oh, just an out-of-control shot.
Yeah, the pass got to her a little weird. It was below her waist, so she had to make an adjustment. You know, if you grab that, maybe kick it back out to somebody else.
Well, or, fake. Hopefully the defender goes up and get your feet square under you and then go straight up.
Hoffman's in the bonus here for the rest of the quarter. Call it half. Can't see who's up there. 22. Sankey. She's had a nice
9
night.
points. Yeah.
Trying to get the double figures here.
Taxing
This
my
is the
memory here. I
first.
think Sankey's 9 points. Aren't they all threes?
Yes, they are. Missed the first. Here's your second.
Yeah, Hoffman has 22 points and 21 points from the players who are actually on the court.
Yeah, Sankey, she's a starter, but she started not cold, but she wasn't here. There are other players, but man, she led the last half of the first quarter and this quarter.
Here's another skip pass, as you call it.
Yeah, see, Jaleel, she had a double team coming to her, and there was no way she wasn't going to get rid of the ball.
I like the way that she lets the game come to her. She's going to be very, very good. You can tell.
Magner's wondering why there wasn't a foul, but there was a lot of ball noise there. That skip pass is going to drive me nuts.
Yep, me too.
Olivia's wide open.
It's safe to say neither you or I coach the skip passes.
No, it must be new. For three, no. Looks like JJ got an elbow.
Kind of got mugged on that rebound.
Yeah, no call.
Good steal.
They're going to call foul, unfortunately. That easily could have been a jump ball. The way they're calling jump balls today, they're handing them out for free.
Well, Elk Grove appropriately got the ball. I mean, yeah, she made the steal, got hit in the face. Took a pounding, got the ball. Took one for the team. But down 13.
Wirtz girls going to give the ball each other.
Just like on their driveway when they were growing up, right?
Communication is not a problem between those two. That's the shot you want. Hits the left side of the rim off. Hoffman's going to go to the races.
Good block.
Thomas takes it all the way, but defended well by Elk Grove. Wirtz to, I gotta believe that's Olivia.
Bingo.
Can't see who it was. Oh, Magner. Good three-pointer. Nice turnover. Here's a little run that Elk Grove needed here. Plenty of time. You got a bunch of timeouts. I don't know if we'll get to the timeout stage, but
we're almost there on your 6-0 run, right?
Yeah, that's what you needed.
I like it when you say Wirtz to Wirtz.
Yeah, they overturned that.
Yeah,
Coach Moore's not complaining.
Yeah, one's a sophomore, one's a senior, so they'll miss each other next year.
Had a lot of Wirtz come through this system lately. Benitez, she'll shoot from anywhere and will make from anywhere. Defend her well. They got Jaleel Blake on her, which I think is a really good move. Elk Grove playing straight man-to-man. Ashley's got the rebound, kicks it back out underneath the Benitez. She gets pushed out of bounds. Thomas goes up for two, and she's fouled. She's going to be at the line again.
Yeah, Benitez causing a lot of damage underneath. That's a tough one, though. Broad threw the ball back under her own basket, and that's where Benitez was sitting waiting for it.
Yeah.
And then she fell out of bounds to make the save, which is causing this free throw to go in. No lack of hustle from Benitez.
Thomas has come off the bench and given some good minutes and 4 points. It's nice to have a bench like that. Benitez out and Molly Bell in for Hoffman. Skip past to Blake. She's going to take the three. Great shot.
You love it.
When it's open, she'll hit it. That's her first bucket of the evening, I believe. Nice defense by JJ. Sophomore JJ Wirtz. Magner's going to get a tie up.
Well, that's encouraging. Good defense from the sophomore J.J. Wirtz, right? We already know Blake's pretty good. And then earlier in the JV game, there's a very good number 4. We didn't have the roster, so we don't know what number she is, but she's going to be varsity soon. So Elk Grove has some future in it.
Hoffman gets the ball underneath. We just can't let the layup go here. She pushed off. That is a ticky-tack foul, and we'll take it.
Offensive pass interference, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't do it, right? You're trying to create space. If you extend your arms, they're going to catch that.
I'm with you. Ticky-tack, but we'll take it.
So here's a bucket for Elk Grove. They get it to 2, you're within 8. A 3, you're within 7. They're pushing JJ to the left side here with the defense. A little skip pass to Blake. It wasn't on time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that should have been a good team. That's going to be Elk Grove ball.
Yeah, I feel like that was the first mistake Blake has made all game, though.
Yeah, she was under fire quickly, right? But yeah, I haven't seen much, nothing but positive so far.
Yeah, there's lots to like with her.
It's just stagnant. J.J. Wirtz gets blocked. It's going to be Elk Grove ball still.
But I like the pass from Katie. Katie got a soft pass and then turned it into a fast pass into the corner. I think the passes need to be crisper, quicker. Get the ball turned over from one side to the other, and that creates the space.
Having a hard time getting this in, and Ashley Broad's right there.
See, post up, good.
Oh, just almost. The shot went up, and I thought it was a little wide right, and it was. Thomas driving hard for Hoffman. Molly Bell. Going to set it up again. Little swing pass down in the corner.
You can see the speed on these passes are faster than the Elk Grove's passes.
She shot that ball from the hip, and it got to the rim, but Elk Grove rebound. 8 seconds left. They got to speed it up here.
Uh-oh.
Really long pass to the corner. Shoots. No. And you're going to run out of time. Elk Grove could have had a little 6-0, 7-0 run. It just wasn't to be. So at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be 25-16. Elk Grove chasing 11.
Yeah, but in both cases, both teams
9.
are above their average. So Hoffman Estates is averaging 18 points in the first half. They scored 25. Elk Grove is averaging 10 points in the first half, and they scored 16. So it's a high-scoring game. So at this rate, it'll be, 50-32?
Yeah, well, Hoffman's got a really well disparity amongst points. Or it's spread out amongst many players. Sankey, who's not on the board right now, who didn't finish the half, she's in there with 9 to lead all players. So, well, folks, we're going to see you back in a little bit. We're going to head back to the booth with Scott, Deb, and Vanessa, and we'll see you when we get back. Welcome back, everybody. Hoffman Estates holds a 25-16 lead over the Elk Grove Grenadiers coming in for the second half. Real quick, this is important to all Elk Grove sports. I need to save the date for bingo night hosted by the Grenadier Athletic Boosters. It will be held Saturday, March 7th from 7 to 10 p.m. at the Elk Grove Village VFW Hall located at 400 Devon. We've all been there if you've been to any events, fundraisers. There's an entry fee for $30 a person. All proceeds benefit all of the EGHS teams. Benitez for $3. Sorry. Visit the EGHS website, d214.org or EGS for more details.
Lots of things happened during that one, right?
Yeah, this all of a sudden, like I said, they come out flying.
I like that shot from Blake. It was on balance. Good shot, just didn't go in. Then there was that really high dribble that Elk Grove wanted to carry called. Maybe a travel there.
Yeah, she might have been in the lane about a half a minute too, but no call. Another jump.
Let her stay there for 3 seconds.
Babowski. Yeah, you're not going to pass. I don't know what you get that call, to be honest with you.
Hoffman Estates possession.
Elk Grove struggled a little bit in the second quarter, but ended up with the same amount of points, 8 and 8 for the half. And that was Benitez. That was a rare miss. Babowski trying to go right down the lane and just stifled defense by
Benitez.
Calabrese and Benitez collapsing on her.
Oh.
Could be a kick. Elk Grove ball. Side out.
That's where I'd like to see those more fundamental passes to both hands. If you can't get the pass to your teammate with both hands, don't make that pass.
I am a 100% believer in that. And the other thing, too, that we love to try to coach, and the kids bought into it in practice and forget it in the games, is that's a nice little foul there. Was the old ball fake. Ball fake's huge.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but not many people buy into it.
I did it all the time to get on, I wasn't going to shoot the ball. I'm just using it to get on balance. And then if they accidentally jump while it's happening, all the better.
Back out to JJ. Katie to JJ. Over to Magner. No. Rebound Hoffman.
See, that didn't go in, but she was on balance on the shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
It was just a tad short, but it was straight because she was on balance. She's not jumping crooked or forward or back.
Ooh, good little play here. Benitez back into the corner for 3. Rimming no. Rebound Hoffman.
And that's where you got to box out.
Straight to the hoop for 2. KK James. That's her 7th. Having a night. Magner wants the ball. Nice pass. No foul. Babowski probably got an arm, but wasn't called.
Well, Benitez was straight up and down on defense. She is entitled to her airspace, but I would have called the foul. There's a nice play by Babowski to draw, I think, the foul, but it just wasn't called.
Yep. So Elk Grove's going to get that ball into the corner and then try to kick out. J.J. Blake. Ooh, she takes a little drop-step dribble.
She's going to be a great point guard.
Yeah, Magner for 3. Did they give her the 3?
It's 3.
Needed that. Draws within 8.
Yeah, it's not that far away. Like you said, they get that little run going.
Benitez is trying her best to get the ball, basically skip past cross court. That can be picked off. She's had a lot of air underneath that pass. I like Benitez's game, though. She's not moving. Nice little cut there.
They tried to find her and missed her.
Yeah. These are one of those kids where you wish you could hand her about 8 inches of height because she's just a really good player. Headsy, wants the ball.
See, there's that one-handed bounce pass. I'm not a fan. Use both hands. Like that.
Katie up for 2, no good. Rebounding all Hoffman under the bucket.
That's where we say almost an assist.
Benitez with the ball up top. She's going to try to find some help down low on the side.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
No call.
Foul. One way or the other, that's got to be a foul. Oh, nice little pass to Benitez. She's going to kick it out to the side. Sankey down there.
I like, in a way, no, it was a foul. Oh, here we go.
Boss with the steal. She's got some defense. Puts it up.
Nice.
Good.
Now you're only down 6.
Yeah, see now you'll see if Elk Grove can stop here and get a point. You'll that's a travel.
Could have been.
You'll force Hoffman into a timeout. Nice little running jump shot there.
But 14. I like this run and gun.
Yeah, Przybisky with the little runner.
Yeah, Bobowski had a head of steam on her too, and she was able to pull up and somehow slow up for that shot, and it went in off the backboard. Very, very nice play. Outran the defense.
I love the timeout by the Hoffman coach. Even though they came down and answered with a bucket, he did see that we're on a bit of a run here, and he was willing to burn one of his 5.
Yeah, I hate it when you coach against another coach that knows what they're doing and they use their timeouts appropriately.
Yeah.
You can slow momentum. You can give strategy at the right time. Some coaches don't know what the timeouts are for.
I was watching the Illinois game and coming out of the half, I think it was 2 games ago, and the Illinois coach took a timeout about a minute 10 in.
Oh, yeah.
And it was probably saved him the game.
Yeah.
Because he got them all and said, hey, this is not how we're playing. And a lot of coaches wouldn't touch that timeout, thinking they're going to need them for the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes you need that wake-up call to the players early on.
See, Jaleel Blake gets the ball out there, and she's immediately looking for Katie Wirtz for 3. No. JJ got away with an overback on Benitez a little bit. Benitez going to take it right at it. God, I love this kid. Love her moxie. She took a little jab step to the right, headed right to the rim, and she's rewarded with 2 free throws.
Yeah, that was putting Blake in the tough spot.
Yeah, she didn't have any chance of setting her feet. It got on her
air ball
too quickly. Second one at 2 coming now.
Maybe we found a way to stop Anita's foul her.
Yeah, she's got such a beautiful shot from 3. Oh, just a really good offensive rebound by Hoffman.
They got Benitez for over the back.
Yeah, we're going to get the ball, but that was a good rebound.
All right, so they got her out of the game. All right, this is 8 points down, right? Benitez is off the court.
Sankey comes in, 22. She's leading all scorers with 10, double digits, first to get there.
22 off the bench, we might also add. She is now the starter and has got the
Jaleel skip pass to Olivia. Olivia down low to Katie. Katie back to JJ. This has to go up. It does. Rimming no.
That was some really nice passing, but I would like to have seen a layup as opposed to a 3-pointer.
Yeah, Katie seemed like she was there. Sankey, I believe, no. 2-3 rebounds by Hoffman, and they're going to Elk Grove will bail him out with the foul.
Yeah, it's probably a foul. Both referees called it at the same time. Hands went up in the air at the same time.
That was probably sight and sound. So I don't know who that was on. We're going to find out here. Whoever it was, they got 3, which I suspect they'll end up seeing a substitution. Yeah, I want to say that was... No, Magner, that was only her second. Calabrese missing. Boy, she hit everything in warm-ups. I'm just shocked she doesn't have more points than the 3 that she has. Schlegel's got to take that. Nice-looking shot. Rimming no. Broad has it. Can't control it. It's going to stick with Elk Grove.
All right, so that shot didn't go in, but again, perfect form, perfect spin, backspin on the ball. I mean, she's got it, yeah. Didn't go in that time. Elk Grove running their inbounds play out top to Blake. Blake, another look at it. Oh, again, it looks good.
From our angle, I thought that hit. I really did. I thought that went right through the hoop. Going to get a blocking foul. That's not going to. Oh, he's calling 2 shots.
Well, your eyes don't deceive you, because I was thinking as she released that ball, it was going in as well.
I could have sworn it went through the net.
Yeah, it was a nice looking shot. So 2 nice looking misses. But there you go. Okay, so should you be shooting from 3? So that was 2 shots. They made 0 points on those 2 shots.
I like the Blake shot here at the top of the key on the inbound pass because Hoffman had to close out quickly and didn't even get home. So that's an open shot that she can make. I don't mind that one.
And it's always easier to shoot when you're straight on the hoop.
Hoffman pushes the lead to 10 with just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh, got to put some speed on that pass.
That's got to be a bounce pass too, right? Oh, nice defense by Blake. Now get rewarded.
And a foul.
Yes. Love when good defense gets rewarded. She's smiling. Coach Moore's up. He's pumping them up.
You know, between the Wirtz girls who are fast, obviously Blake is fast. You have to start thinking about maybe Elk Grove should be putting their press as part of their staple on defense.
I have not seen them run the press, and I can tell you, sometimes a team is so good at it, and other times you swear they're allergic to it.
Yeah, right. But
you look at the roster, and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna press this all day long." And
I mean,
it just
for
doesn't
me,
always work out.
Yeah, I can see Blake. 1-2-1-1 half court press. Blake on the point, right? You got Wirtz on both sides. You put Babowski at the 4 spot at half court, and then whoever your 5 is deep.
So Layla makes them both, I believe, right?
I'd love to see that press from Elk Grove. They've got some speed.
J.J. Wirtz getting a little elbow in the little back and forth with 23 from Hoffman. Elk Grove playing some good D here. Oh, I think she wanted it. She made that in calibration. Made that in warm-ups. She wanted it, but didn't take it.
Good rebound.
Good defense by Elk Grove. Way to be patient, get the rebound. Now we got to get some points here.
They had to turn Bobowski around. When she goes downhill, she's tough to stop.
Gives it to Blake. Really tough pass there. Not sure who it was to. Eugene
went in.
Bank for 3.
Another deposit.
The minute that ball left her hand, you could tell she was screaming at herself. She wasn't too happy, but we'll take it. Gets within 5 here. Couple stops, Bob. We're right there.
Yeah, danger, danger.
That's travel.
They called it.
Yep. Good defense by Eugene. You're going to see a Hoffman timeout if we score here.
Well, I'm with you. I wouldn't be surprised to see the timeout right now. Why wait? But that's probably what they'll do.
Blake's taking some instruction from Coach Moore. Olivia gets back to the spot from the scene of the crime. Little bank shot 3 that really helped her team out. Down the broad. Turns, spins, bank that in.
So you could get back in the game with that play alone.
Elk Grove chasing 3. That's a travel.
And they called it.
Yep, absolutely. So Hoffman's a little rattled at this point. I gotta believe there's going to be a timeout by Hoffman next time they get a possession. Specifically for sure if Elk Grove scores here.
Well, what I want to see is an and one.
Yeah, but that play with Eugene getting hurt too was a big play for Elk Grove. She wants it again. Now she's got some
not a
confidence.
good pass. That's a shame.
Yeah, she was open. Good no call there.
Well, if she didn't flop and actually took the contact, I think it could have been called. But what happens is these players on defense are afraid to get hurt on these collisions, and they start flopping before the play happens, so the call doesn't get made.
We're seeing our timeout by Hoffman here, rightfully so. Elk Grove has pushed this to 33-28, down by 5.
Yeah, but you had a good feel for the game, calling it 2 plays earlier, 2 times down earlier would have been good.
Plenty of time left in the third quarter.
It was a 1-possession game for a moment.
Yep.
Eugene had the ball in another spot where she could have made that bank shot. She chose to throw it in under to Broad, and it just, didn't go.
I've seen Ashley 2 years now, and I can tell you, if the first one goes in, it's so much, you can see her whole personality comes out. She enjoys it, she has fun, she plays better.
That was a confident shot.
Yeah, it was a really good.
Although I'm not a fan of her turning around and fading away. I think she can turn around and go forward and take the contact.
Yeah. We'll take it though, right? We'll take that bucket.
Well, and I think they could keep doing that. I mean, who can stop it?
Well, you can tell she's fighting for her ground now a little bit more after that first one went in. Bowski up, not in. I can't see a thing.
Don't reach.
Did we get a foul?
I think she reached in.
No foul. I think they're calling jump ball, which wouldn't surprise me. This has got to be a clean inbound here. Blake's got it.
So that's the case where the reaching works.
There it is. JJ's got to hit this. Yes.
Yeah, yep. It's a 1-possession game again, just a 2-pointer.
Elk Grove now down by 2. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Good D here. Just tighten up a little bit. We'll let them take that shot. No good. Rebound Babowski. Plenty of time to set up an offensive play. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. They spread them out wide as can be. Babowski's going to hit. Oh, should have get to the top of the key. No good. Brown rebound. Puts it up. I think she got hammered.
She sure did.
Olivia's got to get some shots off here.
And it went in.
Left-handed behind the back. What a great quarter for Elk Grove girls basketball, no?
We have a tie at 33-33 at halftime here, and third quarter here.
You know what? The gym's jumping, and so are the teammates. It's great.
Now, what's going to be interesting is if you look at their averages, Hoffman gets 5.3 points only in the fourth quarter. And Elk Grove made their comeback here late in the third, so maybe there is something to Hoffman gets tired, right?
Yeah.
And then Elk Grove, they only score 6.5 points in the fourth quarter, but that's actually more points on average than Hoffman gets.
Well,
so if Hoffman really does get tired, this game is here for the taking.
Jalala Blake quietly has 7, and Olivia Eugene quietly has 8. I would not have guessed that just the way the offense has been going, but that three-pointer by Eugene and then this little underneath with 3 seconds left, left-handed whatever, was a great athletic play.
Well, and she is left-handed, so that was her strong hand, right? Well, Ashley Broad has only got those 2 points on that one turnaround jumper. I still think they can score a lot of points in there. And to your point, Blake and Eugene can lead this team in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you can never, ever count out Katie Woods. Senior,
right?
Been through it all. She can bang a 3 at some point this quarter.
Well, JJ's 3 was
really
big.
help.
Again, I'm visualizing their horse game on the driveway.
So Hoffman's got to be on their heels a little bit. This is a big possession for Coach.
Over the tree, off the roof, one bounce off the rock garden, and in.
See, Illinois is playing a little tighter defense, and they got a little more energy now that they've gotten back in this game. Yeah, they've tightened this up. Hoffman's going to have to hit a deep one. Benitez, no good. Rebound, Blake. He wants to slow it up. Coach Moore. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm thinking though the faster Elk Grove plays, the better. That's one of those unfundamental passes. Lefty, almost.
Hoffman does a nice job surrounding the rim on defensive rebounds.
Yeah, if this turns into run and gun, I think the advantage goes to Elk Grove. Then Hoffman can't set up their pressing defenses. And then the other thing Elk Grove did, they changed from man-to-man early now to this 2-3 zone.
That's a great bucket.
Mm-hmm.
That's Brzezinski. That puts her to 4.
Hoffman now out of the 1-3-1 defense and man-to-man.
Good JJ's
screen
straight
there.
to the rim.
Took it to the face, made the basket.
Ashley Broad made that happen. She gave her space. Tied at 35-35. Elk Grove's gotten away from the skip pass. The offense is moving a lot more quickly. It's going to have a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Elk Grove.
Well, they had to get away from that because Hoffman's now in man-to-man defense, not that 1-3-1.
Yeah, I'm so happy to get away from that skip pass.
Well, they'll go back to it if Hoffman goes back 1-3-1. But right now they're man, and now they're trapping.
That's all right. Don't dribble out of it, pass out of it, which they do. Babowski's got a wide open layup.
Nice.
No go. Broad should have the rebound.
Fouled.
Foul. Every referee, Bob, is standing right between me and the rim when it's down here, and I'm trying to do my best. All right, Ashley gets 2 shots.
So we have to say it louder so they hear you.
Yeah.
Well, that was an obvious hack.
This crew has done a nice job tonight. There hasn't been anything egregious.
I was just going to say, can you even remember one call you would have made different?
No. Good shot by Ashley here. She's got 1. That actually puts the Grens up 36-35.
Yeah, in a game where they've been trailing the whole time, and they score more points in the fourth quarter.
Watch for a rebound here. Follow your shot. Placement silent.
Offensive board.
Yep, there it is.
That's a
foul.
foul.
I thought Eugene was going to get it. It turned out to be JJ. Came in from nowhere.
So this will be not in the bonus yet.
That's a big, big play right there.
Yeah, this could turn into a basket and a 3-point lead.
I'd like to see to find Blake or Babowski down the middle.
I would screen and lob it up to Ashley.
They're going to try to move somebody down the middle at the 3-second. Nobody down the middle. They got Broad up top. It was wide open. There it is. Foul.
Reach and foul.
Yeah, so Babowski was looking to pass. The lane opened up like the Red Sea, and she got there just a little bit late, but we got bailed out. 3 fouls on Hoffman so far in the quarter.
Another jump ball.
So Blake was close, right? She saw Ashley coming down. I want to get Ashley the ball when she's standing.
That's what I want to do. I
yeah.
still want to pound Ashley
Right,
down low.
right. That's just, freshman. She's learning. Ooh, a block by Ashley, smiling the whole time. She's enjoying herself this quarter, and I think she's earned it. Playing much better focused defense, Elk Grove is.
Well, she is a senior.
Shot clock would be coming into play at this point. Oh, nice defense by Blake. They're collapsing on the ball well. Skip pass out for 3. Good shot. No. Rimming. Popowski with a rebound. She's going to bust out.
Go.
Get rid of it. Get it back. Too late.
That's a shame that pass
Too late.
happened.
If Popowski hits her right over the half-court line, she gets it back for a layup.
Maybe, but I wanted Babowski to keep it and challenge for the layup on her own.
Yeah,
she's really good at those layups when she's on the run.
Always try to coach. Get rid of it early, get back late. And you find yourself so many layups when you get rid of the ball early. That's a good start to the fourth quarter for Elk Grove. We're up 36-35. I hate to say in trouble, but Hoffman does have 3 fouls in the quarter against 0 for Elk Grove.
60-second timeout called by Elk Grove.
And that's another thing I have to get used to is like resetting the fouls on the quarters.
Right.
That took me a while.
Yeah, the single bonus, 5 double bonus, right?
Yep.
To me, that's a small rule change. It's one that you're used to, of course, right? But it's a small rule change.
I love the fact that the ISA is doing what they can to change some stuff. Like, we can't keep living in the past. Like, things change. Sports change. I mean, you're seeing it all around in many sports.
Well, that's like the conferences, right? It used to be have tradition where you always had the East versus the West. Well, now I think it's the East is the bottom 6 teams, and the West is the top 6 teams, and there's a little bit of movement between the two, a team or two.
Yeah. And I think it'll be worth its while in year 3. I really do. I'm a believer in it. I don't know if you want to see a team go up against, a conference team constantly go up against 4 teams in a conference that typically make regionals or sections. It does come down to where you pull your players from. That's a tough pass. Jaleel Blake, she's going to go for the whole thing.
Got fouled.
She was hammered.
I would have called it.
Yeah, she got it on the elbow pretty hard. Magner's down there to hold up. Okay, now Ashley's off, Magner's in. I don't know if there's a difference other than that low post on offense, but we'll see. Magner comes in with 6 points for Elk Grove, so it's not like she can't score. As soon as I say that, brought back in, J.J. Wirtz hits the bench for below.
Ashley brought back in, and I got to say, Chuck Moore is doing an absolutely outstanding job with the game management, putting the players in, subbing them in and out, keeping them fresh, making this comeback in the fourth quarter. He's doing an excellent job today.
Having you said that, I have now realized that there has been very little substitutions by Hoffman, and he's going to burn his. He's going to be left with 2 timeouts after this one.
Do you have one of those you got to read?
Oh, yeah. Jeez Louise, thanks so much. This is an important one, too, folks. Fallen Soldier Memorial Scholarship. Applications are now being accepted for the Elk Grove Fallen Soldier Memorial Scholarship Program. Quantity 4, $2,000 scholarships will be awarded and can be used at any four-year university, the Harper Promise Program, and technical and career colleges. Applicants must be an Elk Grove Village resident and will begin college studies in the fall of this year, 2026. The deadline to apply is at 5 p.m. on Monday, April 20th. Applications and more information can be found on the village website, elkgrove.org. Speaking of Elk Grove, believe it or not, I can't believe this. Elk Grove marks its 70th year anniversary. To celebrate this milestone, there will be special events, public service initiatives, concerts, of course, and community challenges taking place throughout the year. For more information, visit the village's website at elkgrove.org/70. Thank you for the heads up, or I would be in trouble.
That Harper Promise program is terrific. Having coached there for 23 years, I've got players every now and then are on scholarship, and Boy, how nice. No student loans. Go for 2 years.
Broad fights off 2 block shots, puts it in, and she's having the time of her life. That's great.
Same spot on the court. The bank shot.
Yep, that's her spot.
Right, it is, and they should use it more.
Elk Grove up by 3 with just under 5 minutes left in the game.
Don't let her go baseline.
Yeah, she got a block. I'm not going to disagree with it. I know I'm far away, but I'm pretty sure she let that leg out.
Oh, for sure it was a block, but my point is don't let her get that baseline. You got to turn her in to where there's more traffic on defense.
You know what's funny is I've been saying that for 3 years. These coaches are now teaching let him go down the baseline instead of pushing to help. I don't understand it. Elk Grove lives that way. I can't for the life of me figure it out. Magner on defense. Babowski checks out on Benitez, gets away with it. Thought she got away with it, but she did not. You got to check Babowski's fouls.
Yeah, she's had a few.
It's number 3. We're still good.
But that's good aggressive defense.
Yeah, Jalala Blake's got 3. We still got plenty of fouls to give here. Benitez has been cold this half. Great play by Magner.
Another ticky mark.
If you're gonna put the ball in front of me, I'm gonna grab it, says Brianna Magner. Nothing silly here on an inbounds. I'm not a fan of somebody not watching the ball in, but there's Broad.
I completely agree. Somebody should be on the ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elk Grove's playing much more inspired defense here in the second half, and it's showing on the
Well,
scoreboard.
it's a different defense, right? It's at 2-3. And I remember this last year, too. They started out man-to-man first half and went to 2-3 in the second half, and they did better in the second half with the zone.
There's a lot of energy on the floor right now for Elk Grove with this comeback, and now have taken the lead by 3.
Well, plus it clogs the middle and forces you to make your outside shots, and when you're behind, every miss exasperates that problem.
Hoffman's getting real finicky here.
This could be a turnover.
Over and back. A turnover it is.
So they held the ball a long time to turn it over. Now, I'm not saying the Elk Grove, they need to stall here, but that took a lot of time off the clock with no points.
Yeah, there had to have been a little more sense of urgency on Hoffman. And it is only 3, but you know how this game goes. Magner's wide open. She's going to drive baseline, kick to Katie, somehow get it over to Babowski. Takes a little runner. No. Broad with the rebound in her spot. No. Babowski's going to get a jump ball out of this.
Another tally mark.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Lindsay Babowski has an inspired second half here. She is everywhere, specifically on defense. Boy, we had 3 good looks there. Somebody's got to come down the middle. Hoffman State's looking.
Uh-oh.
That's an athletic move by Blake.
It was.
Back to Wirtz. Magner wide. Oh, she's wide open with the layup. I don't understand that one. I think she wants that back.
It was deflected. You can still get it.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Wirtz gave up on it.
Yep.
I don't know why she gave up on that ball. I think she thought it was just going to be a whistle.
Right.
But that was defended. She could have gotten it.
It was tipped. She could have got it. Would have been not a backcourt violation.
There's a timeout by Coach Morse.
There's traveling. Yeah.
Yeah. Coach Morse got to call a timeout here.
Well, they're up a point.
He's got plenty of them left, and we're just starting to get a little shaky.
Yeah, that Wagner, boy, underneath, easy layup.
I think the play was designed to that, but you don't have to follow a play if you get a layup. Ball's not moving for Hoffman whatsoever. His defense is really stifling.
Yeah, stay on Benitez, though.
Yeah, don't. Just because she's had a bad couple minutes doesn't mean she can't hit. Little skip past Benitez, little ball fake, trying to get down the middle. Broad gets a foul.
That's a shame.
I'm going to say again, we need a timeout here by Elk Grove, in my opinion. Just kind of hit the reset button, keep them pumped up, tell them they're doing good. That turnover up the top there kind of took the crowd out of it a little bit.
Oh, she made it in on the bank.
Yeah.
Remember we were saying earlier, another way to stop the Benitez is to foul her.
Yeah.
She made that shot.
Ashley out.
Now, this is a teaching moment from
Magner
Chuck Moore. I bet you he takes her out just for a moment and puts her back in. I think I like his coaching style.
Benitez up and no. Rebound Hoffman, I think. Nope. Babowski came out with it. That's a block.
I hope they call it that way.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
That was such a delayed call. I was with Coach Moore. We were kind of like, okay, where are you going with
Yeah,
this?
because as she's going by getting fouled, she's dribbling on the line as she's getting pushed out. It could have gone, you're out of bounds, or it could have been a foul. I'm glad the foul.
Got the little hip check for sure.
Right,
Works
38
back court to Jalala Blake.
So already it's a moral victory for Elk Grove. We got to get the win-win.
Kick out.
Faster pass.
Bowski, take your time.
That would have been blocking.
Clock problem.
Oh.
Right as we're going to. That's a shame, but that's what you got to do.
I didn't notice the clock not starting, so I wonder what they'll put back on the clock. I mean, they have to just guess, right?
Yeah, that was an inopportune time because the lane had opened up wide.
So they took off 8 seconds.
So Elk Grove and Hoffman tied at 38. We're just at over the 2-minute mark. And this is where the game's won and lost, this last minute and a half. Coach Moore has he's got 4 of the 5 timeouts, and Hoffman's only down to 2. I still think he took those timeouts in a good opportune time, but he might miss out on them here late in the game.
Nah, you use them when you need them. Ooh, not a
Bowski.
shot I would have. Oh, got her own rebound. And another jump.
Yep,
a
that's
travel.
good call. It could have been a jump ball or a travel either way. I'm not disappointed in it.
Jump ball, travel could have been a foul.
What got me was when the shot went up, nobody from Elk Grove went to crash the boards.
Right.
That's the key.
I think I'm not sure who it was in the corner, but yeah, somebody in the corner needed to go in and get that weak side rebound.
Yep. Hoffman showing a little pushback here. The points don't show it, but their body language does. Benitez drives in, kicks out. Corner shot. Calabrese, no good.
Yeah, not a shot.
Hold.
Yeah, not a shot I want to take. It's only minute 44 to go. You want to take your threes when it's earlier in the game, but when you're late in the game with just a minute 44, you need a higher percentage shot, not the 3-point dagger.
They're going to call KK James, I believe, on the foul.
Oh, that's good news.
I'm sorry, Benitez. She held on underneath. That puts us into a free throw situation. And I firmly believe we got the right
free throw shooter?
Teammate shooting them. Place goes silent.
Well, 40% chance it's a Wirtz.
Yeah. Good shot. It's in. Elk Grove takes a 1-point lead. Let's crash the boards. I'm surprised we don't have somebody down here to help out.
Well, they've got some quickness for an offensive board here. Not Ashley Broad. They've got quickness.
Second one in, good. Elk Grove by 2.
Now, see, this is where I'd like to see some defensive pressure.
Hoffman got the ball down very quickly, but
Yes, they
just
did.
hasn't been able to set an offense up yet. They're going to start it up at the top soon.
Somebody guard Benitez.
Nice little take, runner no, rebound Hoffman. Looked like she traveled. Another shot and in.
That's
Tie
a
ball
shame.
game. That was a good shot by Przliski.
Now take your time, get a good shot.
Reaching. Oh.
What'd they call? I didn't see
Travel.
that.
Elk
Oh,
Grove's
no.
got a lot of those travel calls tonight. Well, we're coming down to it here, Bob. 1-12 tie ball game. Couldn't ask for better than this after seeing what the first quarter looked like.
Yeah, Bobowski panicking a little in the post. That's a shame. 40 all.
Hoffman down low. Out of bounds. Travel. I don't know about that one. I got to be honest. That might be what he thought, possibly a makeup call.
Oh, no. I don't think they do that on purpose anymore. But
I thought she might have stepped out of bounds, but I did not see the travel, although it's as far away as I can get. So.
he has a turnover and then a pass out of bounds anyway. Yeah, we're in the Bob Bucher seats, right?
Jaleel a little lazy on her passes. She's going to have to work on that in the offseason. Travel.
Oh, tie game.
Timeout. Good.
That's a good time
there.
for a timeout.
I maybe would have taken one a little bit earlier because he's got 4.
But you got 43. What did we got? 43 seconds. So you want to hold on the ball, maybe take the last shot.
I love Coach Moore. He's smiling.
Yep.
He's explaining to him, "Hey, we're in the moment. Let's stay good.
Drive the lane, win the game from the free throw line."
He doesn't scream or yell ever. He's just a good man. Believe me, he was a heck of a ball player back in the. Well, we won't say when. It was a while ago.
Yeah, he's been doing an excellent job with the subbing in, the timing, allowing players to play X amount, then come out, they don't get tired, using the entire roster appropriately. But okay, so you got 40 seconds left, ish, right?
Yep.
You want to drive the lane, win the game from the free throw line. Katie Wirtz, if she can drive, she can make her shots, right? Babowski, just don't panic, stay under control.
Yeah, I'd really try to see to avoid the 3-point shot here.
Yeah,
I don't want to go at that.
Do not shoot that. And I would like to see Ashley Broad in. She's not, because they could win the game again with a 2-pointer in the lane.
Percentage.
Corners, don't shoot it.
Got it. Oh, just rattled in and out. Magner had a beautiful look. Plenty of time left, 29 seconds. We'll see if Hoffman waits to get one. You might see his last timeout taken here shortly.
Now they've got the chance
15.
for that last shot. Where's Benitez?
Yeah, you got to watch Benitez.
Yeah, this shot's going to go up with about 5 seconds to go.
Boy, this gym is silent considering.
We might see overtime.
Tie ball game with 10 seconds. Somebody's going to have to put it up. Benitez with the ball. Gets it into Calabrese. Benitez with a shot. No. Plenty of time for a rebound. Cabrisi, no.
Overtime.
Timeout. We're going to go to OT.
Very cool. Yeah, that shot from the corner here was just too early. We're not saying we don't want the shooter shooting it. It's if we didn't want to take the shot at that point when the clock, because if it doesn't go in, then Hoffman has the ball. At that point in time, Elk Grove needed to eat the 40 seconds on the clock and then shoot with 5 seconds to go, and then they get a chance for an offensive
But
rebound.
I'll tell you what, if you would have saw in the first quarter and we said we're going into overtime at 40-40, we would have taken it.
Well, for sure. Well, remember the prediction I had was 40-30, right?
Yeah.
And Elk Grove wasn't scoring a whole lot at halftime. So they scored 24 points in the second half, 16 just in the first half. And just like we said, Elk Grove is more of a fourth quarter team than Hoffman Estates is. Now we're going into overtime. So, I mean, good chance Elk Grove is going to win this game. Maybe Hoffman is tired.
Elk Grove did their damage in the back end of the third quarters when they went on their run. And that was impressive to watch. The ball was spread out.
So now we have to pick the click, right? So is it going to be Babowski underneath or on a fast break? Is it going to be maybe Wirtz from the free throw line? Is Ashley Broad going to go back in and make a two-pointer?
I'm looking forward to Blake. I'd love to see the freshman just kind of send her mark on the season, say, hey, I am ready. I look up at the scoreboard here. All 5 players have points on the floor for Elk Grove, and that is saying something. I'm telling you, I've seen enough of these games. Usually it's a little lopsided with the Wirtz sisters. That's good. Spread out offense.
I'm agreeing with you. I want to see Blake somehow win this game.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a long 2 or a 3 and underneath a layup, something.
If it's going to be a layup, I suspect Babowski, she does like to take it down the lane and she dribbles hard.
Yeah, the thing is though, they can hack her and then she can get it from the free throw line. They do think you need to attack, but this is where let's see if Hoffman Estates stays in there.
If I want anybody on the free throw line for Elk Grove, it's 22 Katie Wirtz, the senior.
Yeah, got to agree with that part.
Well, we're going to see here. We're going to do the jump ball, I believe. That's how they do it. You don't let any layups off a jump ball. You can hear a pin drop as the referees kind of figure out who's got what. Each team gets... Well, they got Elk Grove with 4 timeouts. Looks like Hoffman has 3 timeouts. Elk Grove has 4. It's a 4-minute overtime. So this is going to go pretty quickly. First bucket could be huge for either team.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, whoever gets the lead first. Those passes got to be crisper. Into the corner. Nope.
What a play by Benitez. Just saved Elk Grove from possible score. Little flip pass. Now it's Hoffman doing the skip passes. Magner's having some problems on defense. He's wondering where's the foul, but she's not going to get it in overtime. Popowski on Benitez. That's a good matchup for Elk Grove. Calabresi's been quiet the second half. I'd take Benitez on a team right now. She just gives you everything you want.
I like Hoffman's patience right now. They're waiting for it. They can get an open shot. They're having a tough time with that because the 2-3 defense in Elk Grove is kind of stifling.
Yeah, you're in no hurry at this point. Right? It's a tie ball game, and there's plenty of time left in OT. It's a good time to take your time. Benitez got pushed. It's easy to travel when you get shoved in the back of the back, but Magner hasn't got a call yet tonight, and I understand her frustration, but when you extend your arm, you're going to get called a foul on that.
So when you extend your arm and shy flops, it's always a foul? Is that what I'm hearing?
Let's see what Benitez has done. She's 1 for 4 tonight at the free throw line. Make it 1 for 5.
That's how you stop her. You foul her.
This is the one thing, though. Blake and J.J. Wirtz have got to realize that this could literally be a really long rebound, and you have to cover the shooter.
What I'd also like to see is a fast break after the free throw.
Next
It went
one's in. Well, we burned a minute on overtime, and Elk Grove has got the ball for the second possession in that OT. Magner's going to get double teamed here. She's got to do something, or they're going to call 5 seconds. Gets it out to Wirtz. Wirtz, real long skip past to Popowski.
Good block.
Got blocked. Good play by 14. Brzbisky. She's had a quiet night, but she saved the layup.
Got to be careful on this 1-3-1 defense. You're putting the ball into the corner because that's where you get trapped. The only pass you can make is a long cross-court pass.
I agree. I'm not a fan of having 4 defenders and only using 2 players. J.J. Wirtz is trying to get something going underneath. She got blocked out. Katie gets it out. Blake with a long 3.
Finally.
Boy, hopefully we're onto something there, Bob. That's a huge shot for the freshman. Boy, she fist pumped her way as she's pedaling backwards. That's great. Elk Grove up by 2.
Well, and that was that shot at the top of the key straight on that we were talking about, too.
Well, Blake just put herself in the double figures. Long shot by
Get
Hoffman.
that rebound.
Ball bouncing around. Going to call timeout, even though she had a possession.
Well, I like that they called timeout in that spot because if they don't call timeout, like we talked earlier, Bobowski went on the ground with her to take the jump ball, right? But that could have been a 3-second call if Bobowski doesn't do that. So it was a good time to make the timeout. They're down by 2. Every possession matters, and we're down to 2 minutes. We're halfway through this overtime already.
Yeah, that was a huge shot by Blake. We kind of talked about it. It's something. She was wide open, and she sure looked confident with that shot.
Well, all of her shots, she's looked confident. Remember we said, it's the perfect amount of rotation. She's on balance. And, when she does drive the paint, she's got really good vision on where she passes the ball. She's fundamentally sound. Well-coached player. And that was a huge time to get that 3-pointer. That long 2 or 3 we were talking about.
I loved that.
Yep.
I stayed focused on her, and as she's backpedaling, she gave 2 fist pumps down low and just gave it like a yes. It's like, That's the best part of the game, I think.
And as good as those other players,
succeed.
as good as those other players are her teammates, I can't help but think, don't let anybody but Blake shoot.
Yeah.
You're in overtime, less than 2 minutes to go. You make sure Blake has a chance to make that shot.
Well, Elk Grove, all 5 of these girls can shoot the ball. It's just a matter of getting somebody open. Boy, it's taken them forever for.
Oh no, a foul.
2-shot foul. J.J. Wirtz probably saved the layup. I'm not too disappointed in it. I just disappointed she got that far down low, the Hoffman player.
We're exactly the same on that. There was a Hoffman player open underneath, and that's not what you want. Let them have the ball out somewhere else. On the other hand, they were contesting the inbounds pass, which is good.
Ward is going to get 2 free throws here in the overtime period. First one's a miss.
Now, same thing. You can eat the game away. 2 minutes is a long time to hold the ball, but what I mean by eating the game away is you pass and you drive and take the fouls and win the game again from the free throw line.
Watch that shooter here on a long rebound.
Mm-hmm.
JJ flips out, guards the shooter, makes it anyway. We got a 1-point game with 2 to go.
Elk Grove is playing this just in masterful fashion today.
Yeah, Coach Moore's done a nice job. He's been coaching a long time. This isn't his first rodeo. Gonna get a block.
Yeah, Bobowski's fortunate on that. That to me wasn't a foul. She
lost her footing.
Yeah,
And then their gym slip.
And then she is going to go to the line, get rewarded for that.
Yeah.
I never liked it when players who were out of control went to the line as a result. But we like it in this case because it's Elk Grove.
We'll take it. This first one's really important. If she gets one, she's going to get them both. My prediction.
Uh-oh. Well,
now we gotta do a little spin move down below. Wirtz and Blake have got to move out for this rebound if there is one. It's a big bucket here. Gives a 1 possession on a 3, but a tie on a 2. Nice shot. Good bucket. Good play. Under 2 minutes, Elk Grove by 2 in overtime here on a Monday night against Hoffman Estate Hawks.
Yeah, the pressure is absolutely on Hoffman Estates here, down 2, but with the ball.
Yep. Elk Grove's playing some good D.
Up that rebound.
Nothing. Let it go. Oh, we let it go too far. Step out on Benitez. Ward down below. kicks it out. Calabrese didn't like what she saw. Back to Calabrese. Elk Grove collapses, doesn't
Another
do
foul.
anything, and they're going to reach. Magner's arguing with it, but it was clearly a foul. But if she were to come up underneath and try to tip the ball instead of coming down, you might get away with it. But that was clearly a foul.
Well, I think you were saying earlier, too, this is one of those fouls that doesn't really bug you that much because it was going to be a layup if she doesn't foul her. Now she's going to make him earn it from the free throw line.
Calabrese for 2, misses the first. Boy, Elk Grove has been helped out by Hoffman's woes
I like
at
this
the free throw line in overtime.
Yeah, I like the substitution. 1, to get the rebound. 2, to get an offensive 2 points at the other end. And Ashley Broad should be refreshed.
Calabrese for a second, and
Ooh.
good.
Another bank 1-point lead. So the worst thing that can happen here for Elk Grove would be a turnover. The best thing, hold on the ball and have somebody go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that person's got to be the right person, though.
Right.
You know, we got a couple good shooters out there. You don't want it into somebody that's not confident.
Yeah, this is where the other team is scouring the free throw percentages if they have those stats. Okay,
Right.
who do we want to hack? Certainly don't want to foul Wirtz. I would say, Ashley Broad would be my choice, but I remember she made free throws earlier in this game.
I love watching Coach Moore. He's just so relaxed. He's pointing at the scoreboard. He's smiling. He's like, okay. He calmed him down for the first half of the timeout, and now he's explaining, this is what I want you to do.
Yeah, he's probably seen a thing or two on the basketball court,
has
right?
he ever, right?
Yep.
He's talking about on the offensive zone, we're getting trapped down here in the corner. He's trying to get us to get out of the corner. I'm kind of reading lips, but I'm close enough to understand what he's saying.
Well, and
I agree with him.
Yeah, and he's pointing with the clipboard into that exact spot where they got trapped a couple of times.
Let's not do that.
Right.
Brown's going to stay in. Magner stays, or Popowski. Worth, and Jalala Blake.
Now, I'm going to contradict myself a little bit. Yeah, Ashley Broad is in, and I'd like to see her under the boards to get a layup or something, but I'd also like to see 5 ball handlers in.
This is going to be a pretty fun little full court press. You got to pass out of it, get up the middle. Don't go to the sides. Go back to the middle. Now dribble out. That's it. Busted. Layup.
Nice. Oh, it didn't go in.
Ashley gets
And
fouled in. One. That is crazy good by 25, the senior Ashley Brown.
She'll remember this game forever, I'm thinking.
Oh my goodness, she has had a really good game. I think a little bit slow start for the whole team in the first half, but
now what Elk Grove has to guard against, they've got a 3, maybe a 4-point lead. They cannot let Hoffman go in for a layup to make it close. They need to continue to play tough D.
Yeah.
Do not
Everybody
let
on
them score.
defense getting it back quickly. Elk Grove up by 3.
I'm surprised she didn't pass in the corners.
Calabrese's going to start. She ran out too
got the
quickly.
turnover. They got a foul.
She got a little ahead of herself. That's who you foul,
Right.
not Katie. They get it over the line.
I don't think I'd follow her either.
Come down here a little bit. Come down here. Can't hold on to this ball for 50 seconds.
No, they
Find a
have to
shot,
hold it.
take it.
Don't shoot.
You're up by 3. Coach Moore doesn't want him shooting the ball at all. I don't blame him at all. Eventually you're going to get a foul. Just keep it into the right hands. Bobowski gets a foul.
That was close.
That sure was close. That could have gone either way.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I mean, I don't think I would have called a foul there. It looked like a couple of kicks, perhaps.
I agree with you 100%.
But anyway, they're at the line, ahead 3, 35 seconds to go, 32 seconds to go.
Well, if you get 1, you're in great shape. If you get 2, it's just really, really good for this Elk Grove team. Bobowski up for 1, in. Nothing but net.
Clutch. Very
You're
clutch.
going to have Browd come out and Magner come back in on defense. I think Magner just because maybe a little more side-to-side speed, but
Again, masterful substituting here.
Browd's had just a great game. One of the better games she's had, I'm sure. Bobowski's going to come up short on
Here.
that. No rim. No, it didn't.
Well, it looked to me like it did not hit the rim. The referees called that it did not hit the rim, so it's going to be side ball for Hoffman.
Yep. That
Oh, wait a minute. They're saying now it did hit the rim.
No. That ball did not hit the rim.
Yeah, but they're saying it did. That's why Elk Grove has the ball.
I got a perfect chance at that. So we're going to foul Bobowski, and that one I agree with. Honestly, it was close, but I'd have bet a half a mortgage payment that did not hit the rim.
It did not hit the rim.
It
But
hit most of the net.
yeah, it did not hit the rim, we don't think. But what happened then when Elk Grove had the clear rebound and they blew the early whistle, they had no choice but to give Elk Grove the ball back out of bounds.
This is as nervous as I've seen Coach Moore at this point.
There, it almost did the same thing.
Yep. This is where I tell her to hit the backboard on purpose, and she'll probably swish it. Honestly, we used to do that all the time. You come up short, just hit the backboard. Best free throw shot of the kid's career.
Well, they're going to have more chances at free throws before this is over. Do not let Hoffman score at the other end.
This is a good free throw here. Rebound. No. Hoffman with the ball. 4-point lead, Elk Grove. 27 seconds left. Benitez in the corner. Calabrese way in the corner. Sankey for three.
Whoa,
in.
Didn't need that.
I'm sorry, Przybisky. Boy, she had an open look and took it.
Yeah,
You
straight
can't
on.
be upset with that defense, though. That's what you needed to do. You pushed it out. You forced somebody into a three. She happened to make it.
You
1
hit-
point game.
Yeah, you hit that on the head. They did play good defense. It's just a long shot you want them to take. They took it and it went
She
in.
took it, yeah.
Yeah. So here you've got a 1 point lead. You want your 5 best free throw shooters out on the court.
Yep.
You've got 10 seconds to get it over half court, so you have to get it into the front court. But you can take your time in the back court too.
Well, on a full court press, right, you can go to the side once. But after that, you got to go to the middle. Then you can go back to the side once. If you see 2 passes down the side, you're dead.
Right. Well, what I'd also like to see is the 2 players who are at half court, whichever the side the ball is on, the other one has to go deep.
And I love that Hoffman has this play in the repertoire because they've actually done some really good defense. The person to watch for Hoffman is the one lurking in the middle, 14. That's usually the person that gets the pickup.
She's awesome.
It's kind of like the free safety in this play.
Right.
Good trap. Trouble. You can time out here. You can time out.
No,
get it over. Babowski just got to dribble hard.
Fouled.
There you go.
But now she's got to make him. She was the one that missed him last time. But they used up a lot of the clock. They used up 8 seconds before that foul happened.
Yep.
So even if she doesn't make her free throws, Hoffman's going to have a tough time getting down court in 10 seconds for a legitimately good shot to win the game.
Honestly, God, I'd have taken a timeout. I'd have froze my own player and just talk her off the ledge with these free throws. Get her thinking about something
I
different.
think she'll make them.
First one, rattles. No, little short.
Now another way to do it is get another offensive rebound.
Well, it's a distinct possibility.
Yep.
You got JJ and Magner down at the end for absolutely no fast breaks on the way back. Everybody's in the bonus.
Oh, no.
No,
All right.
no
Got
good.
10 seconds to win or not win.
Picked off. Oh, JJ Wirtz had that pick off. It's going to be a foul.
Oh, no.
That's going to be free throws.
That's ugly. If she makes them both, and Hoffman's going to have a 1 point lead.
Well, Coach Moore will call the timeout. He's going to put Ashley back in for the rebound. I suspect if they rebound, I don't know. I wouldn't take the timeout because you're not going to give them time to set up the full court press. Well, it'll be a moot point if they don't both go in. There's one.
She misses another one.
Now you need the rebounding. And then just sit on the ball and take the foul.
Well, the good thing about missing that one, even if she makes it, you're at least tied with 5 seconds to go.
Yep.
You might see 2 overtimes.
Yeah, you're not kidding. On a miss, grab the ball and let the clock run out. Ball's missed. Rebound. Wirtz dribbles out. Gets fouled with 2 seconds left.
There was like almost 3 seconds when that foul happened.
Yeah, I saw that too. But
yeah. Okay, so she has 2 shots. It's almost impossible to score from this end with 2 seconds to go. So neither one has to go in, and they've got this game. Of course, TikTok videos I see show me some real miracle finishes.
No timeouts left for Hoffman.
Yeah, they're going to have a tough time scoring a point from here.
Wirtz tonight is sitting on 2 points, which if you would have told me that early on, I said no chance. But she's done it all in other ways.
She does not even need to make this free throw. In fact, she's probably better off missing it.
Coach Moore doesn't want her going for the rebound. Just step back after the shot's up.
Yep, don't foul. What a great, masterful game, masterpiece game Elk Grove played today.
Yeah.
That's it.
Game over.
Yep.
Elk Grove wins, and boy, they deserved it.
47-46, 1 point win, and you said it. They deserved it. They played well.
I thought this refereeing crew was one of the better ones we've seen. I thought Coach Moore coached unbelievably well. And quite frankly, I think the Hoffman Estate coach played well too. Coached well too. We talked about his use of timeouts was, like you said, masterful. Good win for Elk Grove. Leading
Yep.
scorer, I believe, is Jalala Blake at 10. Just what I love about this, Bob, is the fact that there's so many kids on that bench that all had points tonight, all contributed to the win. It's a really good win. Let's see if I have any other. I'm sure I do. Deb's going to kill me. Oh, yeah, next game. Sorry, folks. Next game, join us live on Thursday, February 5th with boys varsity basketball versus Schaumburg. A good kind of bit of a crossover starting at 7 p.m. Watch it on Comcast, Channel 6, Facebook, YouTube, or on the EGTV website at eg-tv.org. And then we'll be back with more girls varsity basketball on a Friday following tonight's win. February 6th versus Wheeling, 7 p.m. Be sure to check out the on-demand link and on the website so you can watch all the games that EGTV covers, including this one, at a later date and time. Bob, we want to thank, Scott, Deb, Vanessa for setting this up. We want to thank Elk Grove girls basketball for giving us one heck of an exciting basketball game.
Absolutely an instant classic. You have to play this back a bunch of times, and I think they will.
Yeah. So, folks, we got a game Thursday and Friday here on Channel 6. We hope to see you all again. We appreciate you tuning in. Stay warm, and thanks much.
And the village of Elk Grove are going to hold hands and join together and do everything we know how to have a very exciting and entertaining and informative Channel 6.
Well, the mission of Channel 6 is to provide residents with Elk Grove Village community information on a timely basis in an entertaining and informative way.
This is Jake and Elwood, and we watch
Channel 6, the community network.
It seems like only yesterday